What's good, YouTube? It's Lil Davy back here with another video. And before this video starts, y'all know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications to ensure that you get an alert every time I drop a banger. Let's get into this video. As you can see in the topic today, right now, this first video I'm dropping today is gonna be about how I came out of the closet. So if you don't know, if it's not obvious, I am a lesbian. Welcome to the club, LGBTQ. Okay, let me stop being crazy. All right, so guys, it's gonna be a very long story. I feel a story that goes way back, right? So the first time that I had like a real crush on a girl, that I was infatuated with someone, I was literally 11 years old. I was in grade 6, and I was out to this homecoming that they have on my island in the Bahamas, and I saw this girl. She was light skinned, she was thick, she was my cousin's friend, and I told my cousin I liked the girl, and that was years ago. And so after which, I did get the girl's number from my cousin. I used to send the girl minutes to her phone. She had a boyfriend. He didn't like me. She used to like throw him in my face and say, "How you gonna beat me up?" And I'd be like, "I'm gonna beat him up," and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Um, and then after a while, we just stopped talking and stuff like that when I went to high school. And yeah, she was really thick, really beautiful, girl. I really liked her. But before that, I've always been curious about my sexuality as a child. From I was literally like under the age of 11. I always find women attractive and stuff like that. So that wasn't anything that was new to me or anything, but that was just the first time I had an actual crush and acted upon it, right? So now, skip to grade 7. I'm going to this school in the capital. Uh, I was still dating guys. I was bisexual. Um, I didn't date any girls except this girl online. She was a Caucasian female, and she lied to me, said she had a twin. It was a long distance thing, like we dated on Facebook. Y'all don't laugh at me for dating someone on Facebook. But man, bro, she would take so long to text me, but I was so excited to have a girlfriend because I never had a girlfriend before. And I was so young, there was not going to be anyone like easy to find anyone where I lived that like females so young. I was literally 12 years old when I had my first online girlfriend. I used different dating apps like Monkey and stuff like that just to try to connect with other people, but I never really did. Now grade 8 came along, and this girl came to our school. She was so pretty, and I remember the first day she was there, this guy that I used to often on date, someone went up to him and was like, "Oh, you look so cute with such and such." And I was like, "No, he won't." So anyway, right? Me and this girl got really close, like friends, and like we started develop feelings for each other. I was willing to openly tell her how I felt about her, but she wasn't willing to admit that she liked girls. And what ended up happening is I liked the girl that she was also close with, like they was best friends. And I ended up acting on that first, like telling the girl like I like her and stuff like that. No. Hold up. No. I ended up telling her first, the girl that I liked her first, right? We're going to call her Barbie. So I told Barbie that I liked her, and basically I told her on, I think it was Snapchat or WhatsApp, but I didn't want anyone to know that I liked females. Like that was just something that was very personal and stuff like that. Like I was only 12 years old. I would not want to disclose. I wasn't ready to disclose my sexuality, but I had these feelings about her, and I felt like I could have told her because me and her were so close, and I knew she felt the same way. I told her. She flipped out. She's like, "Oh, I like this, and oh, big black D, and she like, oh, she went the next day in school and she showed the people that we used to hang around together the messages why I said I liked her, and guess what? Every single person that was my friend stopped talking to me and stopped hanging out with me. And I was bullied for my sexuality. One of them even wanted to fight me, and you know, it kind of scarred me, you know, especially as a child, being forced out of the closet because yes, I liked you, yes, I told you, but that was not your business to tell anyone. And you know, people don't understand that things actually stick with people and shape who people become and how they interact with others in their social life. So I lost all my friends except one person. You know, she would check for me, but not all the time. And it was like I was begging for friends. I found myself spending lunch times by myself, always being lonely because my friends would not hang out with me because I was, you know, gay. Then they became friends with me again. They started to accept it. Grade 9 comes around. I like the girl's best friend. Now let's call the girl's best friend Brittany. So Brittany, which is not her real name, she knew, you know, at this point the whole school basically knew how I was. You know, it wasn't a get off type of thing on me or anything anymore. But she actually confided in me and she told me like, hey, I would like you, but you know, my religion is this and that. She did. No, she didn't tell me that. She told someone that. But I was trip over this girl. I used to write letters about her. I still have a diary with things where I wrote about her. And she, yeah, like I really liked her. But she was so stuck on this boy that used to do her so bad and stuff like that. And I just wanted to swoop in and be Superman slash Superwoman. Um, but I never got the chance with her and stuff like that. We was just cool and she used to text me and you know, yeah, but I got over it, you know. That was like my second real crush, I'd say. And then the thing about it is my mom didn't know until someone saw a post that I had online on Facebook. It was like it like had like pictures like a picture of Will Smith, a picture of someone licking your until you. Okay, I'm not trying to curse on YouTube, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not cursing. But anyway, basically that's to say I would lick your P till you see, you know. So, uh, my mom, she showed me. She's like, "Why did you post this? You going to church, this and that." Like she would force me to wear dresses and she would try to say that it's just a phase, but I know now she realizes it's not a phase. Literally 12, not 12, like 10 years later, you know, she found out when I was very young. So basically I was forced out of the closet. I never got the chance to come out when I was ready. And I do have a story time about something that I did do during this time, because during this time I was very depressed. I was dating multiple girls, like, and I was like, my mom still wasn't okay with me being that way, and she would say things to me that I didn't like and stuff like that. And so I did something. Now, let's get into that. Should I get into that? I'll get into that in the next video, but I don't want to touch on it right now because it's a long story. Alright, but anyway, so upon all of that happening, right, like, bro, my mom, like, I'm 21 now, like, you know, I'm an adult. I do what I want to do with my sexuality, but you know, she definitely has had to accept it. But the thing, what I really want to talk about is I reconnected with this girl as soon as I left that school, Barbie I'm talking about. This time she wants me, you know. I'm in grade 10 now. She wants me. She wants to be with me. She wants to meet my parents, all of this different stuff. How can you go from that to this? I thought you didn't like girls. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Moving along, right? So I'm dating Barbie, but I'm not feeling Barbie like how I was feeling Barbie when we was in school. I broke up with Barbie. I got back with Barbie again because I missed Barbie. And I broke up with Barbie again because Barbie was annoying to me, right? I'm not even gonna lie, Barbie was annoying. For some reason. And I didn't understand why I wanted something so bad. And when I got it, it was like, do I really want this? Or maybe she scarred me so much of the things she said to me because I kept trying to go back and back to Barbie. But Barbie, like, literally talked down on me one time. She's like, oh, where you going in this shirt and this same watch? That was a Michael Kors watch. I had that watch for 1 year. What are you talking about the same watch? You mean the watch that I purchased myself when I was 16 for $200? Come on. Then she talking about my shirt. I literally rolled out of bed and went to the school to go to see her because I felt bad about everything and I missed her and I really liked her and I wanted her back. And that's just what a real nigga does, right? So, fast forward now, I connected with Barbie again when I was 19, going to college. She came to my college in the next semester. She ran for me, hid from me. You know, she like, oh, da da da, like trying to do me bad or stuff like that. She never would take me back. She never would give me a chance because she held on to those things from years ago, right? So now, listen, one day, I texted her now. She responded me back. She like, yeah, we cool, we friends. I asked her where she at. She told me where she at because she was there sitting down, tonguing someone. Yep. So, listen to this crazy story now. Barbie and I reconnected earlier 2022. Barbie and I went to a party together. There was an ex-girl there that I was talking to that I had cut off. And I really felt bad about it. So me and Barbie was only there as friends. Now, when I saw that girl, I was like, you know, I went, talked to the girl, blah, blah, blah. Booga, ray, ray, boo, boo. So anyway, what ended up happening is Bobby get jealous. Bobby's like, take me home. Took Bobby home. On the way home, my friend had to drive because Barbie and I was, you know, having a conversation. Barbie is going to flip and choke me. Nah, bro. Like, okay, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. I respect females to the fullest. I would never put my hands on a female, darling. But if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna need you to look at me twice and remember that I'm a female too. So I juck Bobby. If you wanna know what juck means, you go online and you find out what juck means. Alright? Yeah. I juck Bobby. So anyway, blah blah blah. The same person that forced me out of the closet. The same person that forced me out of the closet that, you know, all of the situations went down with, man, y'all wouldn't believe me and Bobby started dating this year. Now, here's the crazy part. I brought up the same situation to Barbie, what occurred years ago, and Barbie is going to say that, oh, it doesn't matter because everyone knew you was that way, and what she said, like, she's so arrogant. She's like, and you would have had to come out someday anyway. Really? People come out when they want to. You forced me out of a club. Yes, I was only 12, 11, but that doesn't mean that doesn't affect me to this day. During that time, it affected me heavily. You don't know what it feel like. All if nobody talking to you, no friends talking to you, you getting bullied from people, you getting talked bad to from your freaking people in your family, your own parents. Like, you don't know how that felt because you didn't have to deal with that. You weren't, it was not your place to go ahead and tell people about my sexuality. That was not your place at all. That was wrong of you, you know? Like, literally. She's like, oh, everybody could have seen. How many people were tomboys back then that don't even like females? Not everybody. I don't care what people can see. If I ain't tell you something, then you could assume all you want, right? But before you gone ahead and told people that I was that way, nobody cared. You saying they know, but nobody stopped talking to me. People were still talking to me. People were still being my friend, right? Until you told them. So that's basically, and that affected me so much, guys. Like, I don't really keep friends anymore. I don't trust people. I'm very antisocial, and I'm cool with that also, because life has showed me at a very early age who people really are. And I feel like Barbie is a really messed up person. And I broke up with Barbie recently. And I think it's the best thing that I did in my entire life. But the reason I went back was because I felt like me and Barbie didn't have a real chance because everything was like short span, and it was during a time where we were very young, so I felt like maybe we were immature. But Barbie still carries the same attributes and characteristics that Barbie has had her entire life. So yeah, that's my coming out story. And like I said, I do have a deeper story for you guys that is wrapped around this coming out story thing that I will tap into for you guys soon. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead, smash that like button. Like I said, subscribe, check out my merch closet, buy some little Davi drip. The link is in the bio. Join my free WhatsApp group if you are a YouTuber and you want more subscribers, more likes, more views, and you want to connect with other YouTubers. And like I said, turn on the bell, post notifications. Check out the link to my Instagram. All of that is below in the description and the pinned comment section. Peace.